your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision in the cage. When you visit, get the leave in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertised and displayed it. Not a heart that you made it. And it's an art when I draw, you should save it.
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We are live at the Empire El Nino de Charlie, the Eagle Edwards, fighting out of the United Kingdom, the WBC Flyweight World Champion. Let's see what he's got for us in this one.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting...
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Catch and shoot. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta
stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The Venezuelan is rocked. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The straight right just misses. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. That counter punch caught him clean. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every trick.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
It's all offense all the time. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. The game plan does... Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. Oh, that punch. Back and forth they go. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here. Back at it in round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Punch caught him clean. A perfect counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. That counter shot lands. Edwards stumbling around. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so...
Oh my God, Johnny! Charlie Edwards rocked. How did they not go down?
Team Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Breathe, just get your breath back.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. You've been coached.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about...
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set it.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
He's hurt, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it.
Okay, now you're switching off. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over.
Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
On to the fifth we go. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
There's a counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. The referee will send them to the corner and take a look at the cut. And the referee will allow this to continue. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. You know that bell was...
Needed to switch back on.
There's the bell for round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until you're left.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Uh-oh, Edwards now in some big trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fiery fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Straight right just misses. jab was blocked. And he misses with that straight left. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Linares in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second.
Listen, be smart when you go out.
Here we go. It's round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
And that hook misses. It's all offense all the time. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Did you see that? Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it anyway.
You're taking too much to fight with those.
After so much abuse, you almost hope the referee stops it here, and he does. The fight is over.
I was getting a little anxious there. This is a career-ending fight.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on.